Well, belated Happy New Year to everybody and welcome to the first video message of 2024. I'm holding this from a rather strange venue, the new Superloos that we have in the Maths and Languages block. And I'm sitting behind a desk outside the toilets. I know I probably look like the world's worst newsreader, but there is a reason why. And the reason is I want to talk about toilets. We have 8 of these individual toilets with lockable doors that either boys or girls can use. You might wonder why I'm showing you these, but it's because I need to address the issue of toilets. At Oakwood School, all the student toilets are unlocked for break and lunch times, with duty staff letting students in 2 or 3 at a time. This is not a problem. The issue we have is during lesson time. We're seeing a significantly large number of students going to the toilets during lesson time, sometimes up to 50 during any one lesson. So from Monday the 29th of January, the following procedure will take place. These Superloos will be accessible and open for all students every lesson. If a student needs to go to the toilet during lesson time, they must get a note from their teacher and be given permission to leave the classroom. They'll come down to here where there'll be a member of staff at this desk with a laptop, and the students' names will be taken and they'll be permitted to go to the toilet in one of these new Superloos. Think of it a bit like the changing rooms in Next. This way the toilets are always monitored and students always have access to a toilet. We've developed this idea from visits to some other schools that operate this kind of system, and it's been really successful. All of this is explained in the letter that I'm sending home this week. In this letter is also some important information regarding uniform, where it would appear that a small number of students are allowing the standards to slip. This letter outlines ways in which you can address this. I would just like to reiterate something I mentioned in one of my previous video messages, and that is if more than one student is found in one of these cubicles, there's no reason more than one student should be in a single cubicle. They will spend a day in inclusion. This is in line with many other schools. There's no reason why there should be more than one in a cubicle. I'm now going to talk about playground zones. From last Monday, we've removed the individual playground zones that we have in school, except for Year 7, who we feel should have their own area. This means that any student from years 8 through to 11 can go to any playground in the school at break or lunch times. Again, except for the Year 7s, who've got their own area at the back of the canteen. These were brought in for COVID restrictions, but now that this is in the past, we thought we'd try giving the students some responsibility and allow them to go to any outside area of the school. This should mean that students do not need to walk through the school building several times to get to the canteen at break and lunch. They can just take the quickest outside route. A note for parents of Year 11 students, the GCSEs are getting closer and closer. A reminder that the after school and lunchtime revision intervention sessions are continuing to take place for Year 11. This will help with exam technique, give an opportunity to ask teachers questions and ultimately reduce stress, especially as the final set of Year 11 mocks are only 3 school weeks away. In addition, revision resources have been uploaded to the school website. They can be found at Curriculum, Year 11 Revision, and then Mr. Rowe's full revision guide. It shows many different techniques on how to revise for students and also for parents. Okay, so now I'm in the art corridor. You can see some of the students work behind us, and I'm going to give you some news and updates of things that have happened at Oakwood School. Year 8 had a Gatwick Airport trip for Enterprise Day and bridge building, where it was really highly successful and enjoyable. There are also some apprenticeship opportunities for Year 11 at Gatwick Airport. Please see Mr. Sims if you're interested in that. And Tallies are also offering an apprenticeship evening, and all the information is going to be on student notices. The art department had a Year 11 trip to the Victoria and Albert Museum on Thursday. I want to thank all the staff and students. I saw the pictures of students sitting outside. There were loads of them. They were having a great time. Year 11 netball results. Year 8 A team, they played the Beacon and won 17-7. And Year 8 B team played Merston Park. They played a tournament at Merston Park. Sadly, they put up a good fight, but sadly they lost. Basketball, the under-13s participated in a basketball tournament recently. They performed really well, only just missed out on 2nd place. And finally, I'm going to talk about Bin It to Win It. The Student Council Environment Working Party have been really busy this term, launching their Bin It to Win It campaign to reduce litter and improve recycling at Oakwood. Oakwood have been working really closely with sustainable transport charity Sustrain to encourage more students and staff to travel to school in an environmentally way. Key Stage 3 students have been learning how to maintain their bikes, mending punctures and performing basic safety checks in the Dr. Bike workshops. And after half term, the Environment Working Party will be running a wheel and walk to school week with a biker's breakfast. Sustran will be working with Oakwood and Surrey County Council to feedback on challenges that Oakwood students face when cycling to school, with the intention that this will inform future road and cycleway planning. So that's it from me for this video message. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.